Now students, next concept, properties of division. So properties of division. So in this properties of division, three properties were given. So in these three properties, see, you all should remember these three division properties. So what is the first property? The first property, divisive identity property. Identity means 1. Identity means 1. So here divisive identity property. If any number is divided by 1, then what is the quotient? The number itself. If any numbers, for example, here 14 is divided by 1. If 14 is divided by 1, then what is the quotient? The number itself, 14. If 14 is divided by 1, then the quotient is the number itself, likewise. If 100 is divided by 1, then your answer is 100. If 1000 divided by 1, identity means divided by 1 only. If 1000 divided by 1, you will get 1000. 20 divided by 1, then you will get 20. So 180 divided by 1, then you will get 180. It means if any number is divided by 1, then you will get the number itself as a quotient. Okay. Next, zero property of division. Here, zero property of division, here we have two rules. So in zero property of division. So what is the first rule? In the first rule, if 0 is divided by any number, the quotient is 0. 0 is divided by any number, so the quotient is 0. 0 divided by 14 is 0. 0 divided by 100 is 0. 0 divided by 7 is 0. 0 divided by 108, the answer is 0. If any number, if 0 is divided by any number, 0 is divided by any number, then your quotient is 0. This is first rule. The second rule, if suppose if any number is divided by 0, it is not defined. Okay, the second rule. Here 0 is divided by any number is 0. If any number is divided by 0, so it is not defined. So okay, so these two rules you have to remember. So what is, if 0 is divided by any number, the quotient is 0. If any number is divided by 0, the quotient is not defined. Next, the third one, any number is divided by the same number, so it gives 1. So like if 14 divided by 14, if the number is divided by itself, means the same number, the quotient is 1, the answer is 1. If any number is divided by itself, if 10 is divided by 10, the quotient is 1. 100 divided by 100, the quotient is 1. 1000 divided by 1000, the quotient is 1. 8 divided by 8, the quotient is 1. If a number divided by itself, the answer is 1. Okay? Okay students. Now next students, see here. So in this 7 divided by 2, 7 divided by 2. So what it means? Here total, here 7 cakes were there. How many cakes are there? 7 cakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 cakes. So total 7 cakes, if we divide with 2, so if we are going to divide with 2, then how many cakes are there in each group? How many cakes were there in each group? We are dividing into 2 equal groups. These 7 cakes we are dividing into 2 equal groups. See here. In this 1, 2, 3 in first group, 1, 2, 3 in second group. So 3 cakes are there in each group. So in 2 groups, 3 cakes are there. Total how many cakes there in 2 groups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here total 7 cakes are there. 1 cake is left. How many cakes are there in each group? 3 cakes are there in each group. And this group and this group. So number of groups called divisor. Okay. And number of cakes in each group, that is quotient. And whatever is left, so that is the remainder. So if we divide 7 into 2 groups, then in each group, so we have 3 cakes. If we keep 3 cakes in each group, so then 1 cake is left. Then how many groups we are forming? So that's our divisor. Or how many Cakes are there in each group, that is the quotient. How many cakes left, that is the remainder. So these are the terms in division. So what are the terms? Divisor, quotient, remainder. Okay. Here if 7 divided by 2, so then we will get 3. If we make two groups, 7 cakes, if we are going to make two groups, in each group we are getting 3 cakes and you will get remainder 1. Remainder 1. Okay. This is the dividend, this is the divisor, and this is the quotient, and whatever left, that is the remainder. Okay. The bigger number, this is the dividend, this is divisor, this is quotient, is equal to whatever the answer is there, that is quotient. So this is quotient, dividend, divisor, quotient, and whatever is left, how many cakes left, that is remainder, that is remainder. Okay. How many terms are there in division? 4 terms. So one is dividend, divisor, quotient, remainder. Okay. The dividend is a bigger number, the number which we are going to divide is called dividend. Divisor, the number which divides the dividend is called divisor. Quotient, after division, so whatever the answer you are getting, so that is the quotient. So then remainder, whatever is left over after division, that is the remainder. These 4 terms you have to remember. So first, dividend. Dividend means the number which we are going to divide, that is the dividend. Divisor means the number which we are going to divide with the number, so that number is called divisor. Next, quotient. After division, so whatever the answer we are getting, so that is our quotient. Remainder. After complete division, whatever is left over, so that is the remainder. Okay. These 4 terms you have to remember. Dividend, divisor, quotient, remainder. Okay. Next, here let us check the following one. So here one more division is given. So then how to divide? 36 divided by 7. So these 36 we have to divide with 7. How to divide? So first we have to take 7 table. In 7 table, when we are getting this 36, we have to check. 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, 7 threes are 21, 7 fours are 28, 7 fives are 35, 7 fives are 35, then 7 sixes are 42. Here 35, 42. The number is here 36. So here the number, the 42 is more than this 36. Don't take this one. So we have to take lesser than and near to 36 we have to take. 7 fives are 35. Here 36 is there. Here 35 and 36. So what is the difference between 35 and 36? 1. That's why, because we are not getting exact 36 value. 7 fives are 35. Here 36 is there. The difference between 35 and 36 is 1. That difference is the remainder. Then remainder is 1. Okay. So here this 36 is the dividend, this 7 is the divisor, and this 5 is the quotient, and whatever the difference 35 between 36, that is the remainder. After division, whatever is left over, so that is our remainder. Dividend, divisor, quotient, remainder. Divisor, this is dividend, divisor, quotient, remainder. Okay. In this way we have to divide. So what? This is the dividend, and this is divisor, and this is quotient, and this is remainder. So we have to check in 7 table when you will get this 36. So read 7 table, multiplication, 7 multiplication table, and check out. So 36 nearest value we have to take, and after that what is the difference between that product and this? So that is the remainder. Okay. So for this we have to do verification. So in verification, so here verification, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Next, dividend. What is the dividend here? 36. In the place of dividend, we have to take 36 is equal to divisor. 7 is the divisor. Divisor into this quotient 5. Divisor into quotient plus this we have to keep in the bracket, and remainder is 1. Then 7 5s are 35 plus 1, which is equal to 36. 36 is equal to 36. In this way we have to check. So what is the formula? Verification formula? Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So divisor and quotient we have to multiply, so that product we have to add to the remainder. So then check your answer. So either you are getting the both LHS and RHS are same or not. If you are getting LHS and RHS both same, then it's correct. So the verification, what is our verification? Dividend is always equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay. In activity 4, so divide the following numbers. Here 6 questions were given. So these 6 questions we have to divide. Then see here. So for this, so division, so you should be perfect in tables. 1 to 20 tables you should be perfect, and by heart 1 to 20 tables. Okay. So tables are important. Okay. Okay students, so by heart 1 to 20 tables. Okay. Now see here, the first one, 6 divides this 12. 6 divides this 12 means, so we have to first check this first left side, extreme left digit 1. So this is less than this divisor. If this is less than this divisor means we have to take one more digit, 12. So we have to take 12 at a time. 12 at a time we have to take. Now we have to read 6 table, and when 12 will come in 6 table. 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 6 2s are 2s are, that 2 we have to keep here. 6 2s are 6 2s are 12 we have to write here, 12, and after that minus 12 minus 12, 0, same number minus same number, 0. So in this way we have to do our division. Next, second question. In this second question, first we have to take extreme left digit in the divisor. This is the divisor, this middle one is the divisor, dividend, sorry, this is the dividend, this is the divisor. Here dividend, this is the divisor. Here we have to write the quotient. So, okay. So the right value is the quotient, and middle one is the dividend, and left is a divisor. Okay. Divisor. So now we have to take extreme left digit in the dividend. So what is that? 4. Now you compare 4 with 9. 4 with 9. 4 is less than this 9. If the extreme left digit of a given dividend is less than the divisor, then we have to take 2 digits at a time. 2 digits at a time. Very next digit we have to take. Now the number is 45. Now we have to check in 9 table when you will get 45. Read 9 table. 9 1s are 9, 9 2s are 18, 9 3s are 27. 9 4s are 36, 9 5s are 45, 9 5s are means 5 is our question, 9 5s are 5, we have to write it right side, 9 5s are 45 we have to write here. Then 45 minus 45, 0. This is the divisor, this is the dividend, this is the quotient, and the remainder is 0. The remainder is 0. Okay. Now in the third here, now this is the dividend and this is the divisor. Now we have to compare the extreme left digit of a dividend with a divisor. 4 is less than 6, means we have to take next digit, that is 2. It means we have to take 42. Now in 6 table, when you will get 42? Read 6 table. 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18, 6 4s are 24, 6 5s are 30, 6 6s are 32, 6 7s are 42, 6 7s are, we have to write at right place, 6 7s are 42, we have to write 42 like this, okay. Here 42 minus 42, same number minus same number, 0. This is the divisor, this is the dividend, this one is the quotient and the remainder is 0, okay. Next, here in fourth question, so this is the dividend and this is the divisor. Now we have to compare dividend extreme left digit with the divisor. Here 5, so 5 is greater than this divisor. If extreme left digit is greater than the divisor, then we have to take only a single digit first, okay. Here 5, we have to take 5. In 3 table, when you will get 5, you have to check. 3 1s are 3, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. 6 is greater than 5, no need to take 3 2s are. So we have to take 3 1s are, 3 1s are here. So below 5 we have to write 3, 3 1s are 3, below 5 we have to take. Then minus 5 minus 3 is 2. So we have to find the difference of 5 and 3. Then after that we have to copy next digit, that is 1. Now 21. In 3 table, when you will get 21, you have to check. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15, 3 6s are 18, 3 7s are 21, 3 7s are, we have to write beside 1, 3 7s are 21, we have to write here. Then same number minus same number, 0. Now here 14, in 2 table, when you will get 14? So first this is the dividend, this is the divisor. So extreme left digit we have to take. So 1, 1 is less than the divisor. If 1 is less than the divisor, then we have to take very next digit 4 at a time. Now it is 14. In 2 table, when you will get 14? Read 2 table. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 2 6s are 12, 2 7s are 14, 2 7s are 2, we have to write 7 here and 14 here. Now same number minus same number, 0. This is the divisor, this is dividend, 14 is the dividend and 7 is the quotient and 0 is the remainder, okay. Now in this question, so this is the dividend, this is the divisor. Dividend extreme left digit we have to take 8. 8 is greater than this divisor. If 8 is greater than the divisor, then we have to take 8. No need to take the next digit, okay. Now this 8 we have to check in 7 table, when you will get 8. Only 8 we have to check. 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14. 14 is greater than this 8. 14 is greater than this 8. So don't take 7 2s are. We have to take 7 1s are first. 7 1s are we have to write here and 7 1s are 7. That product we have to write below 8. Below 8 we have to write. Then minus it. 8 minus 7 is 1. Difference we have to find. Then after that very next digit we have to copy, that is 4. Now the number is 14. Now in 7 table we have to check when we will get 14. 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, 7 twos are, that 2 we have to write here. So after 1 we have to write 7 twos are. So this is 14 here. So below 14 we have to write 14. 14 minus 14, same number minus same number, 0. So this is divisor, 7 is the divisor, 84 is the dividend, 12 is the quotient, and 0 is the remainder. In all this division sum, the remainder is 0 only. 0 is the remainder here, 0 is the remainder here also 0 remainder, here also 0 remainder, and 0 remainder here, and 0 remainder here. In all these problems, 0 is the remainder. Okay.